That's a great segment, Earl. Good job. Okay, can you tell us who tonight's guest is?
Well, tonight we have Tim Schwanke from Schwanke Engine.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yep. Have a seat. All right, well, welcome, Tim. Welcome. Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
Schwanke Engines, where's that located at anyway?
In Springfield, Minnesota, on Highway 14,
Springfield.
the roaring metropolis of Springfield, Minnesota.
Okay.
Well, now tell us, what's the scope of Schwanke Engines business? What is it?
What we do at Schwanke Engines is we build racing engines for the racing industry worldwide today.
Worldwide.
30 years have been doing it.
I saw somewhere you had something to do with South Africa. Cape
Yeah,
Town,
last month my son and I were in South Africa at a race at a 1.5 mile speedway. There was 16 U.S. teams. There was teams from the United Kingdom, Australia, South Africa as well, and Canada.
Wow.
And we all competed a 500-kilometer-mile event, which is about 207 laps. Took about 2.5 hours, and it was a lot of fun. We met a lot of different people. Very interesting experience.
What kind of cars were those?
The cars were actually a NASCAR-style type car, and we were, like you would have seen racing on TV today. They're an older version, about a 2-year-old car, and we would prepare the engines for these cars, and the actual series was the American Speed Association that we were racing with, which is a new venture offshore.
Okay, top speeds?
Top speed qualifying was 149 miles an hour.
Ooh, I heard you had some other things that you had going on up there in Springfield?
We do a lot of different things at Springfield. We have a large tuning facility. We do mileage tuning on vehicles. We can get you 1.5 to 3 miles a gallon better vehicle on late model GM cars.
Okay. Tuning.
Tuning.
I thought you said
yes.
tuna there for a minute.
No, not tuna. Tuning. And we also have a chassis dyno service. We do a lot of development for the racing industry, not only locally but all over the area. But my favorite part is the go-kart track, Steve.
The go-kart track?
Go-kart track.
Yeah. In Springfield?
In the park in Springfield, Riverside Park.
How big a track is it?
Today it's an 1/8 mile track. We started the track, well, it'd be 5 years ago now. It started as an idea from a friend of mine, an older fella in town, that Bud Arfman is his name. He come up to me one day and he said, Schwanke, he says, we need to put a go-kart track downtown in the hockey rink. I says, Bud, you're crazy. I don't have time for that. No, that's not going to work. We can't race some go-karts inside a hockey rink. He come back to me, middle of a snowstorm in February. Bud's about 83 years old at the time, 82 years old, something like that. I says, Bud, what are you doing here out in this weather? Schwanke, we got to talk about this go-kart track to put down in the Riverside Park. Lo and behold, I went put some programs together for the city, figured out a way to insure it, and by golly, that first part of May, we were racing go-karts in Riverside Park in a hockey rink.
Do people bring their own, do crews bring their own cars?
No, this is how it started. On Friday and Saturday nights, we do open go-karting, so Steve and Ron, you guys can come anytime you like, and you rent the kart from me. And we'll let you go out and wreck it, or make some laps for about 20 laps. Yeah, well, you probably will. And we go out and make about 20 laps, yep, and you hang on. Got to remember, you were in a hockey rink here. And you hit that fence, things kind of hurt. You know,
now, the last time I was on a go-kart, I was about 13 years old, and it had a good old Briggs & Stratton on it.
Well, these are 6.5 horse Hondas, and they really go.
Really?
Yes, okay. Yes, they do. Oh. And we've continued that program for 4 seasons now. This year we'll start our 5th year. Of course, a lot of riders got interest in this, and they talked me into doing leagues, kind of like a bowling league thing, you know?
Sure.
Well, I thought, all right, you guys are nuts. I don't have time for that. Lo and behold, today,
you got a league. 8
weekends, Friday night, we do league racing.
And they come from where?
All over southern Minnesota. The fun thing is I just enjoy to see the young people come and race and have fun.
How old are the drivers?
We start at 5 years old. We have a class for 5 to 8 year old. And we have another class for, 6 to 10 year old. Then we have another class for 11 to 15 year old. Get this. We got 2 adult classes.
Two.
Lightweight and heavyweight. Now the heavyweight, we cheat a little bit. We put 9 horses on that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 9 horse. Okay.
Haul the fat boy around with that, you know. So,
Well,
but we get 50 carts that show up, and these guys bring their own carts. But you have to purchase the engine from Schwanke Engines, or I won't let you race.
Okay. Why is that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Because I'm trying to control the cost in racing, and it's got to start at these ground levels. For kids to get involved, stay off the streets, have fun, but yet at the end of the day not spend a lot of money. We charge $300 for a little engine, the 6.5 horse, and $500 for the 9 horse engine.
per night or for the season?
No, that's for the season.
Yeah.
And I'll get this. These guys have run these same engines for 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
See where I'm going with this?
Yep. Well, when's your season start?
Our season starts, our regular karting season starts Memorial Weekend, Friday night of Memorial Weekend. I believe it's the 24th. And our league nights are always Friday night. We start the second Friday night in June, and we take off the Friday for the 4th of July.
Wow.
And we conclude the third weekend in August. And it's just a lot of fun. We get a couple hundred people come and watch.
Do they contact you, or is it the Springfield Go-Kart Park, or what's it called?
We call it karting in the park.
Karting in the park, and they can call
in the park.
Schwanke. They can call Tim Schwanke at Schwanke Engines here,
Or go online.
or go online to
www.schwankeshortblocks.com.
SchwankeShortblocks.com.
SchwankeShortblocks.com. That's in Springfield.
All right. Well, we got to go. But Tim, thanks so much for coming
Ron,
down
it was fun coming down.
Springfield.
Appreciate it.
Now, I wanted to say something here. Did you realize that I am now going to be the reporter for Almost Breaking News?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, wait, Ronnie. Cousin John said that we were supposed to be sure to include a couple of those segments from some of the places outside Sweet Swine.
Well, okay, well, this can wait, so let's go to that then.